Hello, fellow Earthlings. Let's talk about stars. I'm recording this at night for maximal thematic cohesion, and for maximal coolness, there would be stars in the night sky behind me. Alas, we have yet to reach maximal coolness, so we will proceed at moderate coolness. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys about the first track on my album. It's titled Stars in the Sky, and I love the song because everyone that I share it with comes away with something different. And that's an intended design in that there are multiple layers of meaning and symbolism behind the image of stars. So let's talk about a few of them. So what is a star? A star is a burning ball of gas in the sky that we lay outside and look at and is beautiful. Stars are also something that we talk about as symbols of the things that we hope and long for, right? Our deep longings. In ancient times, stars were worshipped because they were symbols, what people considered divine beings, beings of stature and power and glory, gods. So a star can be something you look at, something to obtain, or something to be, but in all cases, significantly, something out of the reach of our mortal human hands. And yet, I read the Bible, and it speaks of us imaging the divine. I read scriptures, and they speak of this Eden that we long for, the heavens, but here on earth. I read of a promise for us humans to become alike with the stars in the sky. I read, and it's beautiful and amazing and oh so far removed from my experience of reality, because from where I am standing, my feet are mired to the mud of planet Earth. I am a man born of dust and dirt, and the stars are oh so far, far away. Do you guys ever feel tension when reading scriptures? Like you read Jesus say, "Which of you, if his son asks for bread, will give him a stone? If you then, who are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to his children who ask of him?" And you hear this beautiful picture, and then there you are with a miscarriage. Or there you are with a diagnosis of cancer. There you are with relationships where you're giving twice of what you have to give and receiving half of what you hope for. And how can we respond to this promise of the stars as people who live on planet Earth? Well, let me offer some possibilities. We could take after our ancestor Adam and seize the promise with our own two hands. I could believe in my intellect and my strength and my vision to plot the course to cross galaxies. Or should we laugh at the naivety of those who are fooled by impossibilities? Let's make our home in the dirt and grow comfortable here, safe from the pains of disappointment and delusion. Or perhaps it's better we find a middle ground. The stars are a good ideal, only too ambitious. Our world is filled with many other lights. Let's be realistic and take what we have here. Or perhaps our awe is all the stars were meant to inspire. From this great distance, I can worship or idolize or envy this good thing that I'll always admire but never possess. Frankly, all of those options are more realistic than the one that I suggest. I offer no magic solution, no fresh inspiration, only a conviction as old as time, that I will wait and believe in the one who spoke the promise that he will be faithful to fulfill it in his own time, in his own way. Have you heard this verse? Your offspring will be as numerous as the stars in the sky. It was the promise God gave to Abraham when he was 75 years old and childless, and 25 years later, his wife Sarah bore a son. What was God doing for 25 years? I don't know. And likely neither will you. Faith is this: we don't see where we're going, but we know where we're going. Because we know who is taking us there. What has God spoken to you? Who has He called you to be? And will you choose to wait for Him to fulfill it?